Hello, all of you wonderful beings out there, and welcome to the stream. I am Razim, and this is Lost in Chaos Scar, Season 4, Episode 16, Explorer Event Maze Run. This is one of our Pokemon tabletop RPGs being run with our custom Scar system, or Stories and Creatures in Alternate Realities. This system is available for open playtest on our Discord as well as itch.io, so go take a look at it, let us know what you think. For now, we'll go ahead and get started with introductions, beginning with Enja.
Hello everyone, I will be your storyteller for this evening, Enja Lumareus. I play the allies, I play the enemies, and I orchestrate all manner of events that will be following our players today, starting with Rex Strider.
Hi, I'm Rex7, and I'm going to be playing Chomper, a fire water type Fuego Crocodile. Pass it off to Raharu.
Hello everybody, I'm Pat. I'm Raharu, and I'll be playing Paz, the solo water type Sobble. On to you, Gimund.
Hey, I'm Gimund, and I'm playing Pyroclast. Sometimes Ghost, sometimes Dark, Fire, Hash Brown, Charmeleon. Currently he is Ghost Fire, also Zim typical. Onto the Scruff.
Hello, I'm Archnear Rob. I shall be playing Scruff, the ground ice type Swinub. Currently regretting my decisions. On to the Zim.
I am Razim, and I am playing as Squirrel, the Dragon Steel type Lucario. Go ahead, Vane.
Hello, I'm Peldeers, and I'll be playing Vane, the Dark Flying type Murkrow.
Alright, and for the recap, go for it, Tal.
Yeah, sure. Last session, we had mostly gotten around to doing a bunch of things between events. Because we had finished with the actual first round of the tournament, and we were preparing for the next round, which is not actually the tournament itself, instead it is the Explorer event. So we had mostly gone around doing a bunch of personal things in order to get ready, a little bit of research into the sort of rules and stipulations that go into, the new event. So going through it, Chomper did a good bit of actual research about things, and had gone through and done a bit of an interview, and then did a second interview where he turned himself into a little bit of a heel character. So it'll be interesting to see any results of that. Wade had gone around doing a couple of things, including going and making it so that way the money that he, quote-unquote, put into a bet got put into the bank, so that way he's not just walking around carrying hundreds of thousands of Poké. Seems like not the best idea to just carry around that much money loose. Then also had swapped out in order to let Paz have a bit of a conversation with Kaza when Kaza asked. With a whole bit of a scene with masks and showing yourself and representing yourself, all of those sorts of concepts. Pyroclast had mostly been assisting Squirrel with Squirrel's current projects, which included stuff like making armor for Pyro, as well as getting commissioned by a couple of people in order to make some weapons. He's getting paid. From what I remember, Scruff had technically existed, but was mostly bimbling. And Vane was mostly hanging out with Kaza. He was there for the whole mask conversation, and then afterwards had shown Kaza the mask that he had grabbed from the invaders. which was not the kind of mask that Kaza was talking about, but, well, Vane's trying.
Vane is
An
indeed
attempt was
trying.
made.
I think that covers pretty much everything.
Well, there was also Tatsu grabbing Edge.
Oh yeah, that. That certainly happened.
Edge is not safe to handle, but when the usual consequences happened, they backfired in a spectacular manner that activated Tatsu's attack mode.
Hmm.
Things happened.
Yeah, so Edge got emergency first aid from Squirrel.
Yeah, that's what we'll call it.
Yeah.
Factory reset.
Fish friends?
All right, and we have some fan art from Ducks again.
Hey,
First off, as is typical, Vane and Kaza fan art.
Yeah.
yeah, tis tradition.
Also,
As
he's
we
going
do.
by a new name now.
Right, Urvas.
Ah, we see. Hey, Urbas.
So adorable.
I did not know.
Oh, it's adorable.
Yeah, nice.
You okay there, Rob? You sounded like you have a throat issue for a woman there.
I think we should.
I'm
discuss
Then we
that.
got some Paz fan art.
Ooh.
He's thinking about some things.
You do a thunk.
And Squirrel fan art.
Hey. Nice. Got the weapon.
and a necklace made of shinies.
Yeah. Got a key there.
Well, the key's shiny. Not sure about the other parts on it, but, you know. But either way, off to you, Enja.
Alrighty then.
Actually, I have whatchamacallit, a mechanics question real quick.
Yeah,
Proceed.
sure.
When you get the status effect disabled, it ends up disabling a dynamic move. Does it ends up disabling all versions of that move?
Yes.
Yes, it's all the same move.
Okay, noted.
So if you also end up making a version where it's you use the new type dynamicism as well, or flex type thing. Yeah, that's the actual word. It will also disable all of those. It's all the same move.
Thumbs up. Also, what's this new type dynamicism thing? Did I miss something?
In the near future, the next update will be adding in flex type moves, which is basically you can create a move and then pay 10 extra XP. At least I think we set it to 10. Pretty sure we did.
That was done.
To have essentially as many different versions of it as you want, of different types specifically. So you can make a basic, water type move with, 10 power on it. And then for every other type that you've got affinity for, you also have a, you say you've got basic type, so you can have a basic version or a normal version or a shadow version or so on and so forth.
You need to have affinity with it first. Okay, that makes more sense. Otherwise, that sounded very OP.
Yep,
Originally, I was going to have it where you didn't have to have affinity, but since we are going to have affinity, well, it's just 10 XP and then you get a version of every type.
Mm-hmm. That's fair enough.
That you have affinity for, of course.
Nuts.
There's also a staged one that is coming as well. That will do other things. Basically, you've got different versions that you kind of go through the different stages of it. But, anyways.
Alrighty. So, I don't believe everyone had come back together yet at this point. I believe that Chomper, Pyro, Edge, and Squirrel were at the public forges. And I think Kaza and Vane were in the team room. Paz had gone off to think and consider after that.
Now, has to switch bodies back with Wade.
Right.
Yeah, but Wade did left the room though.
Yep.
So he's still probably in the guild hall though.
And Scruff was somewhere, TM.
He existed somewhere.
Well, the last time I sent him off, to the medical to be checked out. I know not where he bimbled from that point.
Fair. And Zevran had been doing some snooping around.
Snooping as usual, I see.
Yes, so he is. Because at some point he visited Sigmund.
Oh.
And he left with more than he had beforehand.
Oh.
It's not exactly a grim expression, but it's a little hard to place, as if still trying to determine if it was a positive or a negative encounter.
Is he near anybody?
That's a good question. Does he interact with any of us for us to? Yeah.
He's probably coming back to the guild hall because he's going to be trying to talk to the receptionist again to make some inquiries, so Wade probably sees him.
Yeah, I was about to say. Yeah, once Wade is Severin talking to interacting with the receptionist is going to try and get his attention. Yo,
Huh?
hey there.
Oh, he's staring at him like, ah, right. You're the one that changes.
Wade nods.
Uh, what was your tell? What was your
Wade wiggles his crest.
Right, that. Okay. Wade.
Wade nods.
Right. Yep. Got it. Hey, what's up?
I'm doing mostly all right. How about you?
I'm fine. I just tied off another loose end.
Wade is gonna raise an eyebrow.
That doesn't sound menacing.
Whatever do you mean by that? If you don't mind me asking.
Well, apparently, a certain old man had a friend of mine, and I had a long talk with him.
Out of character question, real quick. Like out of character, I know that what you might call it. That Sigma basically keeps it keeps soul straps with whatever thing he does that with. I'm not entirely sure if that was ever communicated to Wade. I'm not
No,
sure
I
if
don't believe so.
no.
No,
Like,
it's
yeah, I
it's one
think
of
the
Sigmund's many secrets.
yeah, I think the only one in the party that would know about it would be Chomper and Bane at the moment, I think.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
So Wade is just going to like raise the eyebrow raise his eyebrow even higher. I have I have questions about whatever do you mean by that? But maybe it's better not to ask it out in the open.
Sure enough. Let's just say I have this now. As he's going to open his hand, and a ball of fighting type energy is beginning to manifest. Before he then closes his hand and snuffs it out.
Wait, squints. Wait. Huh?
Let's call it compensation for my time. Let's call it...
You know the way the way that you're speaking. I know who in the world you're talking about, but how? He is he's no longer here.
Dead but not gone. Dead but not.
Wait, blinks. Oh. 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 Oh dear.
Come on. Let's continue this back in the team room. It's probably best
Alright.
not to keep this one a secret.
Okay then. Wait is just going to follow Severum with a concerned expression.
Zevran will make his way back to the team room. No real need to keep this one secret.
Before Seven enters, Wade is going to inform him that Ben and Kaz are maybe having maybe doing something together in there. Like having
The team room is for the team room. If they want a private one, they should get one. If they want.
I suppose so.
Yeah, got a point.
At the very least, not.
Fine. He will knock on the door. I'm coming in.
I mean, I don't think he still would have been having the mask out, but just in case the timing was weird, he'll put it away.
Unlikely.
Question, did you?
Yep, go ahead.
Are you letting everybody know who's not in the room somehow with Drift?
I
People not
think
there?
that Wade could probably inform everyone because again, Zevran doesn't have the chat room.
Yeah.
Okay, so Wade is going to do that and DMs with everybody, apparently, right?
Sure, I'll DM that we are at the what you may call it at the team room at the moment.
Ah, okay, good. Now Chomper knows about what's going on from all this and is informed there's something going on in the team room. So yeah, Chomper will let everybody know who's around him, aka Squirrel Pyro. Hey, looks like we're getting a DM about something big with Zeph to meet up in the team room for all of us. This may affect the group thing we're gonna do after the tournament, so we might need to go check this out.
I mean, what exactly is being DM'd here?
I guess that Zevran's coming back, and maybe something about, and maybe that Demir isn't as gone as we think he is.
I think, something along those lines. Wait, it would probably be something along the lines of Severin is in the team room and he may have something important to say to the rest of us.
Squirrel would probably ask. I imagine Squirrel would ask for a summary rather than wanting to go there.
Hey, if Chomper's going, then Squirrel will go. Assuming that he's done with his crafting for the day.
And Chomper would go to meet up with, seeing as something important with Zeph, whole team and everything, and yeah, try to help as much as possible, whatever Squirrel's doing with their crafting, to wrap up and head over there to meet up for everybody.
Question: did Squirrel make? Yeah, no, he did. He got Edge and Pyro to help with the gun.
Lagun.
And his own gun as well.
Nice.
Pew, pew.
Though his will probably be different because he wants to be able to load up a whole bunch of different things into his.
It's less a firearm and more a suggestion of a railgun.
I like that.
Hey, with all the different powers available to a Pokemon, that's surprisingly reasonable.
Because, like,
my.
Squirrel wants to, things like a grappling hook he can shoot out. And a whole bunch of different other things that I might come up with at some point,
Grappling
lots
hook
of
fired
utility.
out of a rail gun. Oh my god.
Or the weaponsmith. It's gonna make some intuitive weapons. Baller.
It's going to be very much a utility thing.
Okay. Well, I guess to help move the scene along, whenever we're done, we're moving over there and walking into the place where everybody's at, the team room. Hey, everybody! What's going on? And oh, those are neat masks.
Belt is going to look down, realizing that he didn't put his own set away. It's like, oh, yeah, I picked them up today.
Cool. Do we all like get masks or something? Is this like an incognito thing? Are we? Is this our theme
Oh.
now?
No, I was using them as props for something. Anyway, what do you need? He's looking over at Zevran. You have something new? Yeah, I do actually. For starters, seems that old man has a lot of secrets. Though I guess I shouldn't be terribly surprised. What I was surprised about was that apparently he's holding my ex-partner in cold storage, all things considered.
Wait, he is? Is he okay?
Okay, 1 second. Vin's gonna throw up a veil.
Thank you. I'm not sure what you did, but I assume that's good.
Unless you want the gods explicitly spying on this conversation while you talk about things, this is a veil that blocks out their sight. As well as scrying in general.
Chomper's going to make sure the door is closed and lock it, then give Vane a thumbs up.
Okay. I must have forgotten that was a concern that we had.
Also put your badges away.
What?
Chomper puts the badge away. Yeah, we actually had one place blow up when we started doing stuff before. It's kind of like that.
The hell?
Look, Sigmund doesn't exactly appreciate his secrets being shared, so
Right.
let's not piss off Sigmund.
Let's not blow up.
As Severin and Kaza also put their badges away.
I'm smiling through this, but it's actually really scary. Thumbs up.
Yeah, anyway. I went to go talk to him and ended up telling him about my abilities. And he brought up the topic. Wait, I'm missing someone. Nah, it's fine. Barely even noticed they're there half the time anyway.
I know.
Looks
Who are we
around.
missing? Are you talking
Oh!
about?
Talking about Scruff.
Scruff!
Yeah.
Did Pyro come as well?
Yeah.
I kind of just assumed if Squirrel went, Pyro went. But, yeah, good to know. We should get Scruff. Is he hiding in here? Do we need to do a perception check, or can Rob? Are you Scruff? Just
You can do it. You can do a perception check if you want to.
No, I don't. I want to move the scene along. I don't see it.
For speed purposes, then Scruff is not in the room.
Yep. And Vin's is gonna go, I don't care if Scruff is actually here for the meeting itself. If anything important actually comes up, I'll just tell him.
Alright, sure.
There is a good chance he wouldn't remember the meeting anyways.
Somebody's gonna raise an eyebrow.
I would be
And-
offended, but you're not wrong.
Anyway, apparently Sigmund puts some souls away. Sometimes if they're religiously inclined. So I got to go into a weird room where he was physical for a period of time. So after I vaulted over it and beat him into a semi-solid state, I used my move, and I got, let's call it back pay for everything that he did, and now I've got this. As he's going to bring up the fighting ball again.
Pause. You fought Sigmund?
No, I fought my partner, Demir.
Demir,
Oh, okay.
the Tie Rogue.
And now he's in that ball.
No, just his type. He's typeless now.
Oh, you did the thing. You take the type from the person.
Yeah. I have to defeat them completely though before I can take that much.
I was about to ask.
Well, it doesn't have to be me, but they have to be in a defeated state.
Almost like you're catching them when they're low on energy or something. Huh.
Yeah,
Chomper tapped their chin.
not completely wrong. Reminder though that this is not something that we should do on anyone that we care about, since it's pretty, permanent.
Okay, so you wanted to talk about the stuff, and so far all I've heard is you stole some fighting type energy.
Yeah, it's actually good for Squirrel. Remember, I can pass these balls around if anyone has a matching type, it can strengthen that move.
Just to make sure there's no, bad things to it. Do you lose anything? Does something happen?
Well, I can only have one out at a time. So if I'm going for a support, I'm not really doing anything else. Air quotes, tossing these to someone else.
Yeah, I do have to ask: is anybody else disturbed by the fact that Sigmund it was able to get the mere soul when he died in a completely separate location? How the heck did he do that?
No, Sigmund was around when he died.
Oh, really?
It was a public affair.
Yeah.
Is anybody else disturbed? Is anybody else disturbed by the fact that Sigmund is capable of doing such a thing?
No, I actually prefer it. That way they can't just go up to heaven and become angels to come back to fight us later.
Chomper gives a big sigh. I'm just not surprised anymore.
I mean, unless you want the people that we fight to go up to heaven, and with all of the knowledge that they gained fighting us the first time, now be incapable of being killed and constantly coming back after us.
Wade is going to sigh and shakes his head.
Anyway,
I don't feel like dealing with that, so as far as I'm concerned, he can keep taking their souls.
Anyway, I've also got slightly more relevant information.
Oh? What's that?
Let's just say that since this is a newly established location for a temporary guild branch, the security sucks, like big time.
Well, from what I heard, somebody's managed to sneak in some sort of bombings inside of the stadium yesterday. So yeah.
Yeah, but like, you know that the guilds have computers where they keep all the information, right?
Yes.
I've heard of that. Yes.
I have reason to believe that the particular asshole team, the final phalanx ones, probably read the minds of some guild staff when they were inquiring about them, because the guild staff did not, in fact, give them any real information about us. So they went and got it themselves.
Wade is going
Joke.
to make a pose like he is actually looking upset. Are you actually kidding me?
I can't prove it, but I have reason to believe.
You can't.
Lovely.
Either that or they broke in and looked at the computer.
Either way, you cannot be serious.
Yeah.
Who in the world is in charge of the security for this event?
Yeah, they had landmines on the field too.
Well, considering everything that's going on, whoever it is not competent enough. So, if I can find a way to
They-
prove it, I can probably get them hit with a penalty. The problem is doing that. And since I've reached, effectively a dead end, I'm open to ideas.
Were you gonna say something there, Sim?
Considering that they are allowing the assassins in, I don't think they really have any security.
I hope.
I
that
think they're
it's not-
mostly relying on the fact that they have a lot of high-ranking guild staff here to dissuade people from doing dumb things.
I'll be honest, everyone. I rarely have a lot of faith when it comes to higher up people. I wouldn't be surprised if they're all corrupt up there and they're, somebody's hired working for the tournament is doing something.
Isn't the whole
Uh,
thing
no.
run by a demon, anyways?
Yeah, but
mean,
one that's not exactly a demon from hell. But yes, a demon. They just grew up here, being kind of raised by culty of all people, so.
as far as I know, like Culty, that demon actually has a pretty good work ethic, so I don't think it'd be his fault. He might be
I think he's been more concerned about fixing organizational things than caring about what the security of this place looks like.
Yeah, he might be the Grandmaster, but he can't really oversee everything.
Yeah. Still, you hope that I could use a fire move without blowing everyone up. Again, everybody's okay about that, right? No one has.
I don't think those were there on purpose, at least
Yeah.
from the actual event.
That was not your fault, Chomper. Do not think that it was.
Okay, good. Back on track. Yeah, they should have not had that be a thing anyway. So there's something we need to check at.
So, question:
Okay.
How did you find out about the security being so bad in the first place?
He
Because
mentioned,
I tried it myself just to confirm.
he mentioned earlier that apparently the staff didn't actually give information to the other team that has been that has been apparently spreading stuff about us now, but so they must have gotten that information somewhere.
Fair.
I mean, it's pretty simple to actually move forward with this. Did you get any sort of official note or statement from the guild representatives about how they didn't actually give out our information?
Yes, they did log that an inquiry was made, and they gave very surface level information.
Well, an inquiry's been raised. Did you happen to get any of the paperwork or copies of anything in relation to that being officially lodged.
I just asked if it was there, and they said yes.
All right, well, next, get that. I'm going to ask you to do it because you are already known to be looking into this. And if you come back later and ask if you can have a copy of some of the inquiry's paperwork, they'll probably let you.
And
then once we have that, now we have physical proof that the guild did not hand out our information to them. Which means then we can start to do things like, if anyone brings up anything about our personal files, we can ask them where they got that information from, and the moment that they point us at... their name was Final Phalanx, so the Final Phalanx, we can then bring up the fact that the guild specifically denied their request to give out information on us, so we can really wonder how exactly they managed to get that information. Because if they want to publicly, you know, turn opinions about us sour, we can kind of just point out that, hey, they broke all sorts of rules in order to do this.
All right, makes sense.
And if you want to look into exactly how they did it, do you know anything about computers?
Yep.
Do you know how to check log files?
I think so.
Hey, isn't
and-
Pyro good with computers?
Pyro's good with computers. However, I'm pretty sure that if he starts looking at the versions of computers around here, it's going to be asking someone else to use tech from centuries ago and know where everything is located.
And it just looks away.
Pyro as well. Edge is looking in one direction, Pyro's looking in the other.
I don't exactly remember what technology was like where I'm from, but just from the feeling I get, here is about similar, but maybe slightly better from what I've experienced, so I could always take a look if need be, but it's... Check the log files and see records of when they were accessed and by who. If there's any sort of unregistered or strange access that happened, then we can pretty confidently assume that they had just broken in and taken a look at the computer. If the only time where our records were accessed recently was while the receptionist was checking our information, perhaps, when they were being asked and then declined to give it, then we can pretty reasonably assume that someone was taking a peek at the receptionist's mind while they were looking at our information.
They have a cadabra.
Okay,
Is there...
rule number one when it comes to this sort of stuff, you can't just assume the most reasonable thing if you want this to be any sort of official or being able to label it with certainty. You have to start actually removing other possibilities.
Okay.
So if there isn't log files about our information being accessed, aside from when the receptionist checked it, that removes the possibility that they just went and broke in and checked themselves. Once we have that, we can continue doing things from there, because then we actually know what we're working with.
So, who exactly are these people and why do we care?
It's the exact same people that stole Chomper's headphones and damaged them originally.
Wait, not.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And Chomper touches their headphones for a moment on this big scratch mark that's still there. Yeah, it's when we were eating chili and they just kind of came up and took it and... Yeah. Oh, by the way, I may have talked with the paparazzi again about that. Kind of, for one, to hype up the match on purpose. I needed the vent, but two, the main thing is if we have anybody that's watching and keeping an eye on that, it's gonna put a lot of eyes on that match for one reason or another. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of feed off the energy for this. I like tournaments, but this could probably help us figure out exactly maybe who's watching and who's keeping an eye on that kind of thing, particularly us. If they know about this very fast, that we have beef with them.
All right, but just try to make sure that you don't put us in a fully negative position with the media.
Oh, I totally did that. I kind of did that on purpose. Don't worry. Have an idea, though. You don't really get any faces on you for being a really good guy and a baby face when you first walk into the scene. Trust me. I'll
Chomper.
turn around.
Chomper. This isn't about the tournament. This is about the fact that, technically speaking, the records they're releasing about us are true. And so, if you start making us look bad, this is not just going to be local media. This is an officially guild-sponsored event. This is going out to more people.
Oh, I know, Vane. Trust me. Again, you can't really start as a baby face. It'll end up being good in the end. But
Chomper, we are international mercenaries. We do not need to worry about being a baby face.
No, I don't think you understand, Vane. I'm saying that you can't start off being a goody-goody for anything to have eyes on. If I went up there and said, "Oh, I broke my headphones and they suck," we would get no traction at all. Trust me.
There is a difference between that and just being professional about things.
I don't think you'd be a very good face for tournaments or media, to be honest.
I remember, if nothing else, I specifically remember that I tried to avoid the media.
True.
I remember disliking them. I do not remember why.
Trust me, there's a lot of reasons.
Either way, we mostly care because they are intentionally releasing private information about us, have been hostile to us, and overall are literal competition. As in, they're in the same weight class as us, so we're going to have to fight them. Those are the reasons why we care about this.
I don't know what card was played. I am currently
Chestnut.
away resting my back, so I need you guys to watch that stuff.
Curse of the Chestnuts. By Bari.
Hi, Mark.
Which, by the way, should I just remove that card?
Why?
I don't know.
It's very topical for this team.
It's kind of lost its impact since the beginning. Now Chomper knows what to actually do with chestnuts.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean they can't have something. You could translate it into caltrops and make it more interesting again.
I mean, I think at this point, Pyro's the new Chomper when it comes to hyper fixation over a food.
I will not add a card for hash browns.
Yeah, absolutely not.
Hey, I tried, Pyro. No. I tried to pass down the baton to you, but yeah, I do agree. Chestnuts don't hit as much when it comes to Chomper because it's not his big hyperfixation. You'd have to do something else.
You could have somebody
slingshot him.
Yeah, I was about to say you could use it as slingshot. You could use it as caltrops. You could just have a chestnut in the background, I guess.
Is it just a curse now that just pops up in his life no matter what? This just happens. That tree must have been a cursed tree that cursed him with the chestnut curse. It just shows up everywhere now.
The car is specifically called Curse of the Chestnuts, so yeah.
You angered the chestnut god.
Having a sign on my door means absolutely sod all.
Yeah.
We'll just open it regardless.
Yeah, and back in character, Wade is going to say, whatever you did, Chopper, I trust you that you didn't actually just ruin our reputation or anything like that.
The only thing I did was call him a bad name, which I think was actually kind of funny. But other than that, I just kind of laid it on thick with the rivalry. Don't worry. Again.
Wait, what exactly did they what exactly did the reporter ask you? Or what?
Didn't really ask me anything. I kind of just talked to the mic for a moment and let that kind of build up. Honestly, if you all like the fact that we got a lot of money from those bets, I bet there's going to be a lot of betting going on now since, people tend to like that kind of thing.
There is no official betting in this.
Yes,
Any
unofficial
betting is underground black market betting.
Yes, like the kind we got from, just now, recently.
Can we avoid
should we
giving them
report
more
that?
ammunition against us if we get caught black market betting?
We might
We-
want to report it.
I'm not entirely sure that's necessary, considering that I'm pretty sure that has been self-reported already by just a lot of people being angry that they lost money.
Yeah. Not like we asked to be a part of the bet.
Look, we have a group that is explicitly going out to try and turn public opinion about us during this event. So let's just not do things that'll make it easier for them to do that.
Noted.
Noted, I'll pull it back faster. But like I said, I didn't plan to go that far with it.
Look, I don't care if you insult them, just don't be...
Just
What's
don't make.
There's a term for it. I don't know what the term is because I didn't care, but just, don't antagonize the actual media. You can be as mean as you want to the final phalanx. Just keep it limited to that.
Okay, thumbs up. I'm guessing you've never seen wrestling before.
I do not know what that is, no.
This makes so much sense. Okay, just don't worry about it. I have it under control.
Wade is just going to chuckle. So I suppose our plan is to go ask them to go look at those logs.
Well, he already checked their security and said that it was awful, so he already knows a way through, so we might as well have him do it.
Wade nods.
If you can't figure out the actual logs, then one of us is going to have to help with that, and I guess it's probably going to be me.
Unfortunately,
Yes. I guess if you're going in to check the logs, you might as well, if you have a chance after checking the logs, see if you can see if there's like any security cameras that were watching our match, and see if there's footage of someone placing the bombs to begin with.
That's a good point. If there is security cameras in the stadium, there should have been somebody caught putting something in the arena earlier.
Again,
no
that
idea
is
if it's
assuming a
hooked up.
lot of competence on the part of the guild as a whole.
Look, either way, we need to look into things more before doing any further steps. So let's start looking into things and getting prepared for the event later today.
Right. So we all generally know the rules.
Wade, thumbs up.
Yep.
Not really.
Sort of.
Oh, the next event I'm pretty sure was the Explorer event, which was based around effectively team challenges, teamwork, and navigating through places, being able to pick your fights, knowing what you're capable of handling. In other words, I'm going to go off and buy non-consumable items for this. I don't think they'll get mad if we have some rope.
Oh, yeah, probably. Though they didn't say anything about I believe the consumable items rule was specifically about the tournament. I didn't notice that restriction when it came to the other events.
I mean, I'd be surprised if there was a no consumable rule inside of the Explorers events. Unless we were specifically going into one of those dungeons that steal your items before they go in.
Well, in that case, I have additional ideas to do.
Oh.
Yes. If they're going to make it so that way, we're allowed to use whatever items in the non-tournament events, then it's probably for the best if we have as many useful items as possible.
All right. So, for refresher's sake, Squirrel, you want to know the general thing about the event?
Probably would be useful.
Great. All right. They've set up basically a maze that is set up like it's a maze. It's a multi-directional path where you try and make it to the other side, taking twists and turns, and choosing whether you can go down a path or not. But there's probably also going to be a lot of dead ends and doubling back. The point of this is to get through something like an obstacle course, and not just yourself, but all members of your group, along with reporting abnormalities and maybe finding specially marked items hidden in some areas. So there's points for speed, and then there's also points for basically thoroughness.
There's a balance to it.
I just hope documenting anomalies and doesn't include things like the bombs in the previous match.
Probably not. But supposedly, some staff members will also be around to act as obstacles or hostiles, and you will have to judge if you can defeat them, sneak by them, or just go around them. So, you're going to have to assess everything as a new situation, and I guess try and find context clues to see if they're hostile, and if you deem that they are hostile, are you going to engage, go around, etc. Note that staff members will also not be fighting at full power. Just a small disclaimer.
Are we allowed to
If
do
you do it-
anything to other teams we come across? Are there other rules?
There are not rules for if you encounter another team, so. But that does mean that if we try and air quotes take time to hinder them, we are also losing time. So I guess they're, if we want to, but they're probably not worth the point loss.
Also, I believe all of the scoring is based off of speed, maintaining condition, and however many of the hidden objectives we find for the items.
Okay. So go fast, don't get hurt, find stuff.
Oh,
Right.
I mean, maybe they might have items, but that would then probably lower our condition.
At best, our interactions are at best our interactions with other things should be relegated to if they find one of those secrets before us get it from them.
Yeah,
If they're mutually exclusive.
yeah. Apparently, the further we go, we might start encountering more puzzles rather than just hazardous terrain.
Ah, interesting.
Anyways, is there anything actually important or sensitive that's going to happen with the rest of this meeting?
No, probably not.
Alright, I'm dropping this veil then. I don't feel like getting exhausted before we start.
Checks out.
You were keeping it up for a while. Well,
I have a lot of built-up energy, but it does still take energy, so...
I was about to ask, how long can you keep that bell up?
Well, I've gotten in a decent amount of practice, so the amount of motes it takes is... Well, I guess the amount is the same, but it lasts longer until I have to refresh it.
I see.
But as long as I concentrate on it, it's fine. The moment I have to stop concentrating on it, like let's say we were in a fight, and something happened to break my concentration on it, then it would start dissipating.
Understood. Alrighty then. Let's go ahead and see what this whole thing with Team Final Felix is all about.
Right.
I mostly
I'm
just
going to
wanted
go
to
get
know
supplies.
if I could kill them if we come across them.
Scarl, I would heavily advise against killing them. Maybe actually fighting them wouldn't be against the rules, but killing them would be too far.
It is supposed to be a unity festival.
And they're
They might
working
get
against
mad.
Unity. Besides, they let the assassins in, so clearly they don't have any issues with killing.
Have you checked if those assassins have killed anybody recently, Squirrel?
Also,
Well,
dealing lethal damage is explicitly against the rules.
As far as I know, those assassins are being binded very strongly by Sigmund, so they're basically on a leash. So it's not like they're being just let around unsupervised.
I have a lot of trust in that old man with the many secrets.
Yeah,
I
I'm
mean-
not fond of that.
I mean, he might be a grump and hard to work with, but he is competent. So at the very least, he is trustworthy when it comes to actually doing his job.
Isn't part of being a doctor having a good bedside manner? Because he really sucks at that.
Wade shrugs. I mean, yes, but Sigmund is special, okay? I can't. It isn't really my. And it isn't really my position to say one way or another. Like, I do believe that he chose the wrong profession in the end, but
Yeah, after all we've been through with Sigmund, I can't really talk too much with the veil down, but we've seen all the stuff with him. We know it's gone through a lot, and he has a lot he's trying to do. I don't agree with how he's going about it, but at the end of the day, he kind of both want the same thing in a way. Not have the gods controlling everything.
Also, from personal experience, at some point when you get so competent, your personality issues stop mattering.
Yeah. Sigmund seems to be one of those individuals that is too good to be replaceable.
And this is why I don't like going to the hospital. Or lawyers.
I'm gonna go get started on getting materials now.
Or the police. Or the government. Or then just Cropper just walks to the side.
Well, any other rules that I need to be aware of?
Nope, that about wraps it up. They're not going to be giving us a map or like actual examples of what we're going to probably find in there. So for the rest, we're just given the outline of what to expect, and we're going to no flying over the walls, and the goal is to get everyone through.
I was hoping somebody was actually going to tell Squirrel that.
Well,
I do believe I do believe also no teleporting over gaps.
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah,
Although
Chopper-
it was kind of funny earlier that because at first we thought the rules were no flying at all, and Pyro looks at Edge.
Yeah.
Edge says nothing.
Oh yeah, that would be funny, wouldn't it? Also, were you gonna say
So
something
we're
there,
allowed
Chopper?
to just fly over gaps then.
Well, that's what I was trying to tell you about before, the whole Edge thing happened with, Tatsu. You can fly yourself, but you can't just go past the puzzles by just, flying like
Yeah,
that.
everyone needs to get through to air quotes complete the hazard.
So we can't just have one flying member get us across a chasm, let's say.
I mean, I pick you up, fly you over, go back, pick up the next, fly them over.
I mean, even
True,
if that
but
was, I mean,
that
even
might
if
also take a while.
yeah, I was about to say, even if that was allowed, it would take a long time.
But if there was like
A time then trying to climb all the way down to the bottom and then climb back up, or walk a tightrope or something.
Or
There could be ways where we're meant to try and find how to do things quicker.
I mean, one option if there was like a gap is someone throwing us over.
I guess if they have the strength that's within the team's abilities. We'd also have to be
Squirrel
like
looks over everyone. I think I could manage that.
Chomper blushes. I mean, yeah, I could think so too. Maybe if you had like a rope or something too, you could tie to their side and make something that we could use, or that.
Speaking of Tao, we should probably come up with rules for throwing people.
Well, yeah, but that's just normally an athletics check.
Yeah, but like hard-coded things, like 5 feet per success or something. Put it on the to-do list, please.
Yeah, sure.
I'm in danger. Totodile for Coco size Chomper is very throwable.
We're all
Very useful.
every single one of us except maybe Pyroclast is throwable.
Well, Squirrel's not throwable, but he's the one that'll be doing the throwing.
Yeah. I was excluding a Squirrel from that instinctively.
Is this gonna be karma for when Squirrel got thrown against the wall with one of the moves of the first season? Now he's gonna be doing the throwing.
Yes, the team attack. Never forget
Yep.
the team attack.
Never
What do you mean?
forget.
What do you mean, Karma? We didn't do anything. That was you guys is doing my team attack. What team attack wrong? That went wrong.
Huh?
That that's that's not how karma works.
Oh. Oh well. Anyway, just he was the one that was the first one to be thrown around or fly around to something. Now we're gonna be thrown around somewhere, and hopefully not run into a wall this time, because that was a big bad impact. Either way, moving on. No need to argue.
I really wish that this heating pad had a 0.5 setting. The 4 is too hot, but the 3 is too cold.
Oof.
Unfortunate.
Very.
Indeed.
But otherwise, it is definitely helping.
Good to hear.
Maybe if I turn it up to the max, it'll just, like, burn the problem away.
I don't think that's how that works, hon.
Oh no, worth a try.
Don't listen to Rob. He's only our doctor in the game. I don't know what his medical standings are.
Yeah,
He's a medic. He's not a doctor. He's not even. He's only a medic because he
Field
has the
medic,
medic.
He'll
yeah.
keep you alive long enough for you to get to the actual doctor.
Yeah.
Whether you
Yeah,
keep
if
your
he's not-
limbs, that's not part of the deal. So let's not do that.
That's what Sigmund's for.
but yeah, getting some rope would probably be uh good if we did go with a rope people over gap thing. So then
Truly, this is the dankest dungeon.
Ido Things tipped $5, Razim coins.
Thank you so much for that tip, Ido. That is the first tier of the tip goal completed. Pat pat the fluffy.
Oh
Thank
hey.
you. Thank you. Hello.
so yeah, we should probably get rope. So if someone does throw us across a gap, we just tie a rope around their waist or something, and once we're all across, we pull the person who threw us across over.
Possible.
Not a bad idea.
Sounds good to me. The only thing I had in mind was something with flying or the ghost hands from Scruff, or maybe Vane could use the chains to brace a bridge or something if it was like there.
Sounds reasonable.
Hello?
Hello.
Yeah, that was just.
Sim was gonna say something a second ago.
Was I?
I did hear you begin speaking, but then you were quiet. So yeah,
I don't know.
fair enough.
The
Alright.
ADHD strikes again.
Guess so.
The team's got a plan.
Yeah.
Or give a definition of plane.
I definitely think we should verify whether or not we are allowed to fly across gaps. That will help a lot.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea.
I mean, considering I believe pretty much the entire party except for Pyro and Kaza are in tiny category.
Yeah, probably.
Which means that Squirrel could literally carry all of them in one go.
Somehow.
Because, I mean, he wouldn't need to carry Vane, but, you know.
Load down that Cario. He just buys a backpack to carry the rest of the team in.
Before we have a satchel made that's basically all the small Pokemon type sizes.
My
Oh,
gosh.
God. We're gonna
That's
have one of
okay.
those patched satchels you put in the front of your shit like a kangaroo.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
no, it's
the baby carrier. It's okay, Chomper.
Oh.
You go in the baby carrier and ride on Squirrel's chest.
We call that a helm, but alright.
It's the return of Burden carrying Aqua around.
or when
I'm gonna go off mic and get the groceries on that note, you goober. Be right back.
or when Burden carry all of us. Like literally all of us, remember? When we were when we were at, I think it was in the What If where Burden just ended up carrying all of us. Whiskers made a fan out of that.
I think it was a
Yeah, though we do
idea.
have more defined rules on that now.
Yep. Hey, by the way, Digi,
Yes.
how hard would it be to buy thread materials and make rope?
Not hard at all. And cheaper than just rope.
And it would be a dungeon material rope too.
Slightly pricier, but still good.
And the reason that I'm asking is just because both Vane and Kaza know how to work that stuff. So
Correct. And with open facilities, there's nothing to stop you.
yep. So probably gonna do that. Maybe buy some other stuff while he's at it. How much would it take when converting? How many units of thread does it take to make? Like how many feet of rope does a thing of thread make?
Let me check the items.
Yeah, because I'm checking and it says 3 cotton make 2 thread, but it doesn't say anything about making anything else with that thread.
Rope.
Because rope is in misc items, but it doesn't say how much it takes to make it.
Ah. Apologies. I didn't even price rope anyway. Let's say 4 thread. For a decent 40 feet of rope.
So basically 1 thread per 10 feet of rope.
Yep.
All right. In that case, I mean, sorry, I'm just doing a little bit of math.
Fair.
In the meantime, I imagine someone would be trying to go and find other tournament staff to try and grill them. Because that is a valid question that might as well be answered.
Yep. Vane wanted Comus, or not Comus. You could probably talk to Comus though. That'd be interesting. But he wanted Zevran to go and talk to them because he was the person that was already seen going and talking to people about it.
Yep.
So might as well have him do it.
Keep things consistent.
Because, well, you know, if you're doing an investigation and someone was already seen doing it, well,
Might as well continue.
yeah.
The answer is you can fly yourself across to the other end if it is a means to solve the situation.
So can fly yourself but cannot carry someone. Correct?
If being on the other side puts you in an advantageous position to resolve the issue, it is allowed.
He
But
was asking if you're allowed to carry other people.
yeah,
No.
okay.
Yeah, that was the question.
All right, sounds like throwing is the plan then.
Out of game, Vane has a solution, but he left before that topic came up.
The
Fair
mouth.
enough.
But yeah, he'll probably get enough thread to give everyone on the team like a 30-foot rope. And if we need something longer, we could just lash multiple ropes together. I mean, it isn't hard to make rope. Especially
Yeah.
considering it's going to be out of dungeon material.
Squirrel will now be the squirrelapole.
I mean, I don't think people are going to complain about getting some free rope effectively.
Rope.
Ample rope bombs.
Now let's see what Scruff's been up to.
Oh no.
Real quick, I'm going to have to make a crafting check for this. So, how much do you want to... How much? Because Kaza will probably help. Does anyone else want to help with this?
If you're bringing it back to Squirrel, then yeah, 5 dots. 6 if Enja allows aura crafting.
I'll allow it.
I could give to teamwork with Wade.
And Pyro can and my axe teamwork as well. So 3 teamwork from Pyro as well.
Nice. Nice.
All right. So 3 from Pyro, 6 from Squirrel. How much from Wade?
2.
I guess that depends on how much Kaza can.
Does Kaza have and my axe?
Let me check real quick.
Because I thought he did, and so he could and my axe skill support instead of and my axe teamwork.
Yes, he does.
All right. How much he adding?
Or let me check specialties. Six.
Cool.
Since this is indeed working with cloth.
You
I think a 25 is a good result.
Oh. Yeah. Yeah, it is.
There's a lot of 9s, but there isn't too much of a reason to dump a vigor, but that's a lot of 9s.
Yeah.
You make some good rope.
And it's with dungeon materials and gets a little bonus from Squirrel's aura. This is going to be some strong fucking rope.
Indeed.
You know, thinking of it, I don't think I've ever actually chosen Squirrel's merit specialties either.
Is what specialties, sorry?
Oh,
okay.
Every 20 merits that you get now, you get a free specialty.
All right. I haven't gotten those either.
I haven't done any of that.
Which,
some of mine, but I still have slots.
Squirrel was going to... I do want to pick up tail guying for Squirrel.
Very Scruff-like to forget to improve.
Does that count the starting merit?
No.
No.
That one's just free. Well, there's no starting merits anyway. You start with discount, remember?
Right. So we should have we should have 8 specialties with of that then.
Yep.
If it's every 20 merits. Dang.
Yeah.
I need to work on getting all of that set up.
I keep telling people to put those in games.
I keep forgetting.
I've done it for all of my other characters. I just have forgotten about Squirrels.
Fair.
Or Squirrel.
I need to come up with names for them.
I usually make a really long list to just get approved for if I can, pick them up, maybe buy some EXP of them if I want to like hard buy them. And so that way, every time I have a list of approved specialties that I can pick from to add on every time we reach another merit breakpoint.
Oh, fair. That's a very smart idea.
And it means that, like, I have my available specialties all figured out.
Yeah.
And then every once in a while, every couple of months, I'll go, hey, here's a new list that I want added to my list of approved or disapproved, yada yada.
Yeah.
Anyways, I don't know if anyone wants to do anything to that roll, but that's a pretty good roll.
Considering technically you'd want to roll it like, what, 7, 8 times for everybody? No.
10, actually.
Yeah, 10. 10 times, but, I think we could pass that. But either way, it's just 10. You need 10 successes for a tier 1 item, and I think you probably made tier 2 rope here. So I don't think I'm going to be adjusting it, no.
To be fair, the better this also is dungeon material, so it has magic as its magical item for its durability and all that. So it's basically tier 2+ currently.
Well, we only have tiers, you know the tiers. But anyways.
Well, yeah, but remember, on the material math, there's differences between if it's mundane or magical, and dungeon materials count as magical for this game.
Fair enough. By the way, Squirrel's not adjusting it.
Cool. Anyone else feel like adjusting it before I, technically speaking, lock it in? Because I'm fine locking it in. I just want to check. All right, in that case, I'm just going to lock it in. Also, if Squirrel wants to pick up a tailoring specialty, there is 2 people here that have a similar specialty that he's seeing work, so be a good time for an academics.
He's already, like, he made his own shorts and stuff back in the Cape, back in season 1. So he already got training for it, so that's why I'd say it's a very valid, merit specialty.
Yep, that's fair.
But he's going to call it Tail Guy. Because, of course.
Of course.
Yay, tail.
That is the proper name of the profession of tailor. Tail guy.
All right, scruff times.
Meanwhile, Scruff somewhere
else. You have been wandering around before someone lifted the ground from under you.
flails.
No.
Immediate.
You're still on
Wait.
the ground. They picked up the ground under you.
Oh. Scruff kind of freezes a moment. Does this little sharp breath and then longer exhale as like that? Don't do that. That startled me.
Oh, okay, I'll put it down. As it is settled back to where it came from, and then a soft smack. Dear, please. You said you'd behave. Listen, I was told he didn't like to be picked up. I didn't do that directly. Oh my god, this is going to be a long festival, isn't it? Well, it is going on for a few more days, Not quite what I meant. Hello, Scruff. As he wheels around to see Amari and CL.
Hello, Amari. Hello, CL.
Hello, Scruff. Hi. Man, you are exactly as small as I remembered.
Scruff squids. I'm not that small.
Well, I guess I could use other adjectives. No, I like small. So, what are you up to?
I'm checking out the festival. The others all seem to be all right somewhere, so I'm here. Hello.
Yeah, good to see you. So, where are the others anyway?
I don't know, but they gave a heads up that they're all right. So, I think some of them went to talk to the interviewers, something like that, after the match. I know he went to the medical tent, and then I'm not sure where they went.
Oh. So I should go to the medical tent. Got it.
No, I went to the medical tent because I were injured after the fight.
Oh, okay. Wait, what happened? It's a fight.
I got a fight. There was a fight. I got hit.
Right.
Most people take damage when they get punched in the face.
Yeah, but I'm usually but I usually just like walk that off when it's over.
That's why I said most people. You're like a mountain.
Nod makes sense.
Most people are squishy.
Squish.
Amari's just going to roll her eyes and says like, so I've been having some odd feelings about this place. Has anything unusual happened?
I mean, the ground exploded in the fight. That was pretty strange.
Oh, so we're on that line. Okay. Oh no, that's why Saga wanted to go early. CL... No, there's just no way to... Scruff. Could I ask a very large favor of you?
Your friend's family, so I.
Could you possibly keep him out of trouble?
Scruff has this sudden sense of impending oh no of which one? Which one of your chaotic little boys? Okay. I'll give it a shot. How even? Good lord. Yeah, no, I'll keep him out of trouble.
All right, good luck.
Scruff contemplating what would happen if CL fell asleep in the roots in Spirit Grove?
What an interesting question you have.
Because he can't match him physically. He can't match him physically. Fairy Grove is something else entirely. Sorry, did you were saying something there?
Are you suggesting burying CL?
No, I was. He's suggesting using Spirit Grove, much the same way as I think he did with Sigmund.
Wait, when did you did Spirit Grove with Sigmund? Wouldn't that kill him?
He did it in the Sigmund's office, didn't he? Showing him Spirit Grove.
Yeah, Sigmund won't die that easily, especially when he's still full of wrath and vitriol.
But it would affect him. I vividly remember Sigmund recoiling when Scruff was about to do Spirit Grove near his house.
Well, that was more because of the things downstairs.
Ah,
Remember? He doesn't want to know how Spirit Grove interacts with his bomb.
fair.
Scruff could also describe it as a lure of it would be a new experience. Or a new adventure. There we go, that would do it.
You have his attention.
See, I've been practicing a new move. I think it's something I brought with me from my world, so it's not. I don't think anyone would have seen it from over here. Anyone off the team, of course. But I can kind of interact with the world differently. That's a word for it. I might be able to take you with me and we can see stuff. I don't know.
CL is very interested now. Hey, so you make trees, do you?
Yeah. Nice
What
trees.
happened? What do you think would happen if I tried to put my aura in them?
You know, I don't know. I know they kind of linger once I've stopped Spirit Grove, but I don't know what would happen if you put your aura in them.
Do you want to find out?
Wait, out of character. Is this why there's a chestnut curse on that tree I hit? You put an aura in it?
With how much he has, and I'll remind you, back in Season 1, it was an unusually large chestnut tree that seemed to be standing by itself. There weren't other chestnut trees.
Proceed with the scene. I just needed to confirm that. Okay.
Yes, it might be CL's fault.
Oh my god.
Imagine
we should probably do it.
Because he can just break them, and by the time anyone cares, his hand is healed.
We should probably do it out of the way though, because Vane was very specific about not revealing moves in public in the fights. So people are left guessing. That's the matter.
And he's going to pause as he's going to look into the crowd. Like a cat that spotted something that moved just a little too fast.
Everything all right?
Yeah. Wait, I've got a great idea. How did it go? Something like this. As he's going to start moving the aura in his arm and
Ooh.
reel back. Before throwing his arm forward. And some 60 feet away, a purloin goes sailing.
Ooh. Who was that then?
I don't know. They gave me a bad feeling though, so I hit them.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Scruff just genuinely just like, yeah, that makes sense.
No, yeah, I get it. It's just funny.
That's the worst makeup. Can you keep him in check? I can keep him in check.
Oh dear, oh dear.
I think there was some warning that there might be bad folks in the area, but
Oh, there are? Oh, I should go find them.
no, leave that to Vane and the guild. I think they're you know what they get like.
Oh, you're right. Okay. I don't even know where I don't even know where they went anyway.
Besides, we've got an adventure to try.
You're right.
And sure, it's easy to reach us as well if we need to be called back for anything. It'll be easy to come back. So we won't get yelled at. It's fine. It's the best kind of adventure. Amari told me to keep you in check, and we can be quietly in a room, not disturbing anyone, but still having fun.
Okay, let's go do that thing you said.
Yeah.
What direction do we go to do that? I don't know. I just got here.
Well, you imagine probably not our team room, because that's probably where people are. Quiet space, out of the way, quiet space.
What if we just leave this place completely and go really far away?
I've only got little legs. I can't move that fast.
I can.
Ooh. Scruff has been introduced to the concept of speed, not propelled by his own zoomies.
I guess just get on somewhere.
Oh, I should let the team know that I'm okay before I go, so then they won't be worried when I go. Hang on a second. What was it again? Scruff is going to try and bring up the messaging system so he can send a message.
Oh boy. Ancient mountain man interfaces. Interfaces.
Ancient mountain man faces. There's like a solid minute or so of Scruff trying to remember how to bring it up, and then he does, and he hums and he haws, hums and haws, and How is it that we got? I'm good. I'm fine. Going with CL for a bit to keep him out of the way. Amari says hi. There we go. And he sends off the message. And I'm going to put the message into Lost in Chaos chat so you can all appreciate the message.
Broken image file.
Broken image file.
I get it.
I think everyone's confused by that.
Pyrus is gonna be like,
How?
how?
Broken image file. Scruff is staring at it like a great grandfather being introduced to a text message for the first time. Like, there we go. That's sent away.
There's
Is anyone gonna?
Pyra just sends a message. Are you okay?
Scruff
Wait.
sees the message. See, there we go. They responded. They could see it. Cool. We're ready to go.
Oh no.
Wade is going to also send a message. Scroll off. But
Jumper sends that exact emote, the one with the raised eyebrow with a bunch of question marks.
hey Rob, I ask you a question in your DMs real quick.
All right.
Wow, it.
Scruff sends a reply real quick to Chomper's message.
Please describe it instead of just sending stuff in the text
Okay,
chat that the
apologies.
viewers can't see.
I thought I did describe it a bit. Scruff has been sending broken image, either broken image file or character not recognized symbol, which is that little that little square that appears sometimes when you might see a website breaks and all the text goes weird. It's just a single little square. That is what it is sent, which means the messaging system does not recognize what he has attempted to put in.
He put in a language that is not compatible with Pyro's app.
Yep.
And just to remind, I sent a raised eyebrow emoji, the old school one, just a regular raised eyebrow emoji with a bunch of question marks.
Araba's well.
And the reply was another little square.
Well, Araba's not talking, rather writing in his native language.
That's correct.
We're just gonna put in the chat. Why are you sending a broken image?
Also, Rob, I sent you a message near the end.
Yep. Yeah, it's a little check message because.
By the way, is this in the group chat?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Also, no, CL does not have access to the chat, and we should thank God for that.
Yeah.
You know, yeah. Scruff described it to CL as I should let them know. There we go. They've seen it. It's fine. So
This is fine.
this is fine.
Pyro
After a
just
little
wrote
bit,
in the-
Vane's just gonna go, I went and checked. He has never successfully sent an actual message in here. So either he can't or his is broken.
I have responded to your law query, Raharu.
Yeah. Ah, yeah. Yeah. Now I remember. What's that, Gimund?
Did Pyro try and roll a technology to see what's going on with Scruff's messages?
Actually, I could. I was about to say that I could actually answer that.
You could still roll a technology roll on your end to try and troubleshoot what's happened to the app.
Yeah.
I think this is odd. Is this like a digi thing? Was this like pre-planned? Like, why were you better answer it, Raharu? Like, I don't understand what's going on.
Because Wade.
It was mentioned in passing with Wade.
Yeah.
Ages, literally one of the random hanging out in the canteen scenes.
Yeah. Wade does know that Scruff doesn't write in common.
Oh, he'd have to tell Pyro though. Pyro wouldn't know that, right?
Well,
Yeah.
that's why he's saying that he could
That's
answer
why.
it.
Yeah. Wade is the only one that knows that, and he hasn't really been mentioned afterwards.
I think technically Wade is the only one in the team that knows that. I think Team Stack Attack knows it
Yeah.
because they were with at the time.
They would, yeah.
Sounds like Pyro would have to roll for it unless they want to just make an intuitive ask to Wade.
Or
for no
Wade could
reason.
literally just tell them because it's all
That
in the
would be
group chat.
better than explain. Just
That's
tell
what he
them.
was. That's what he's been offering. But you keep bringing up this. He's trying to offer to do that.
Yeah.
I think let Pyro have his technology roll, have the moment of confusion, and then clarify. Let's just move the scene along. I didn't think it would gum it up this much.
That sounds good to me.
Yeah, to be fair, it isn't off like just something else scene. We're just trying
Yeah.
to figure out what's going on, and we're kind of getting.
It's been something that
nothing.
It's been something that I've had in place with Digi since Pyro introduced the app.
All right, let's continue. Again, it is a case of like, hey, it's a scene about something going on suddenly, and the information we're getting is nothing. So it's like, okay, it's going to be confusing. Yes, you're giving us nothing.
Rex, we keep saying that Wade can answer. It's not nothing. Wade can answer it.
So Pyro, how does your role go? I mean,
Probably not well.
Yeah.
Only 2 logic technology, and I don't think that's enough to troubleshoot Scruff things.
yeah. What says you, Anja? Did you?
So I'm sorry. With the interruptions, I got a bit lost. What happened?
Pyro got 2 successes on his attempt to troubleshoot what's going on with Scruff.
All right. It seems to suspect that it's trying to run image files as text.
Running.
Or at least that's what you think it's trying to do.
Does Ruff know how to write?
There is three dots suddenly in the file in the file coming from Wade. Wait, Scruff does not know how to write in common.
Pyro's just gonna blink.
He
Wait.
writes in something he called Twix rooms. He showed it to me at some point. something like that.
Yeah, I think he's trying to type out messages in that, and the system doesn't accept that.
Oh dear. So he's trying to he's trying to send a message, but we can't figure out what the heck it is. Oh no.
Either way, like I said, he has not successfully sent a message ever.
Yeah.
I was just gonna type a message. Scruff, you're typing in a language the system doesn't know.
Oh, everyone's jumping on now.
I don't think he would. I'm not entirely sure if he knows how to read common either.
Yeah, Scruff to Seattle would just go, oh, everyone's jumping on now. Good to see they're all doing well. Wait, how do I close this again then? There's a couple more squares. And then he goes offline.
Throws hands in air.
Should one of us try and find him to see what the heck
Yes.
is going on?
How can we start to find him? Does he have a tracker or something?
No.
Scruff is gonna go away with CL. Amari knows that Scruff is with CL.
I guess we'll just have to see how that goes.
Scruff's Adventures next tomorrow. Okay, whatever.
Ow. Wade is
Nah,
going to offer to go look for Scruff though.
Please do. And Pyro's also gonna send a message to Vane, because Scruff is on Vane's team.
I mean, this was sent on the old chat. Bane,
Yeah, this was in the group chat.
So Bane is probably aware of that.
Vane has already been talking in this too.
Yeah.
Fair. Pyro's just gonna write, hey Vane, you wanna go look for Scruff?
Well, I'm one of the only people good at finding him, so it's probably for the best if I do end up going and looking.
By the way, how long until the maze event starts?
That's a good question. Until you out of character, not tonight apparently. But in
Well, that'd
character,
be an
I'm
out of
not
game
sure.
character, out of game question or out of character question.
I will
Oh,
say
my.
we have about a half hour of session left.
Fair enough.
This was just going to be a short, silly thing. And then
Someone
all of that happened.
Yep. Now there is a workaround. You could try and invite you could try and video call Scruff.
Ah.
So we're just going to see up Scruff's nose. Got it.
Oh, that reminds me of an Unisonus episode. Anyway.
No, you would just get like the bridge of his snout and then two eyes.
Yeah, so I
Yeah.
imagine Pyro's just looking through possible options he can do.
Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna try and set up a video call between Scruff and you, Vane.
Why are you going to try and do a third-party link instead of just calling him yourself?
Because you're his team leader, technically.
That would be Kaza.
I am still. We have 2 leaders. We are both leaders. You need to stop saying that only Kaza is the leader.
Oh,
That is-
not the first time that's only the first time I brought this up. It's just that remember, you're the one. You said that Kaza was supposed to do the main leader job, right? And then you're doing.
When it
the
came
plans and
to
stuff.
personal problems and things like that, I am still in charge of other aspects of this team.
So he'll try.
Go ahead.
He'll try and set up one between Kaza and Scruff then. I need to make a technology roll for that.
Yes. It is a bit of improvisation.
I'm soloing the one. So that is 5 logic tech.
All right, that can do it. The multi-person video call begins, and a notification appears on Scruff's end with a dinging sound and colored buttons.
Ooh, that's colourful. He does the mental equivalent of booping his entire face against the button.
And now time for a roll on my end. Call high or low.
It's got to be low. He's Scruff.
You're right. Correct. You don't hit decline.
I mean, it was pretty clear what that role was going to be about.
Honestly, yeah.
You were now a video call with Scruff.
Who's this? Oh, hello.
Kaza's the one on the video call.
Ah, Kaz is there too.
No, he did it instead of involving Vane with it.
Got it. Hey Scruff, how you doing?
Hello, I'm doing good. I'm with CL. Amari left me in charge of him.
What?
I'm keeping CL occupied whilst Amari, I imagine, does all of the adulting work for both of them.
My dad's there?
Yee.
Oh, she put you in charge of him?
Yee.
Are you okay?
I'm fine. I let everyone know in the chat that I was good, and that I'd be with him for a bit. And you all responded, so I this is new. I like this. This is. How are you doing?
Oh, we're doing okay. Team got together. We're plotting how to get through the next section. Do you need help? It's pretty weird of my mom to just kind of dump someone off on you like that.
I've got a plan.
You.
I
Oh.
I can't restrain him physically, and I might not be able to keep his attention for long. But if I drag him into Spirit Grove, then he'll be still and silent, and in one place and occupied.
Are you sure?
He's up for the adventure. The moment I said adventure, I think it's like a small child.
Okay. If you're sure you can do it.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he can do it. If not, then I might be able to just knock him out until Amari comes to fetch him again.
Good luck, I think.
It's not like I could hurt your dad.
I know, it's just... Okay. So I guess we'll find you later?
I mean, I don't think it will take that long. Just however long Amari is away.
Okay. Has he done anything that we should know about?
I mean, there was that. What was it? Scuff's gonna like blank out for a moment and just create. What was the name? What was the type of that Pokemon earlier? The
Purloin. It was a dark type.
Purloin. That. Thank you. There was a Purloin. Ciel said he felt a bad feeling from them. So I'm not sure where they are anymore, but he punched them really, really hard, and they went away.
He did what?
He said they gave a bad vibe. I mean that makes sense, right? They seemed dangerous and they were giving off a bad vibe, so he sent them somewhere else with his fist.
I love this.
Oh.
But he didn't go on a rampage, so it's fine. It was only the one hit. And it's on CL's tab, not ours.
Guys.
What's up,
Yeah.
CL punched a random person, it sounds like. Are they okay? Where are they?
So where did they go?
I don't know, they just kind of went flying.
Just kind of went flying.
Listen, no one knows it was me. I wasn't even close when I did it.
No one knows it were him. He weren't even close when he did it.
No.
And there's a lot of people around. I'm sure he landed on someone soft. He'll be fine.
Well, is everybody listening to this, or is it just Kaza right now?
Relaying?
Oh,
I mean,
We're getting it secondhand.
got it.
Yeah.
All Chomper says is like, oh, I thought I did a bad by being a heel. At least I didn't punch anybody out, I guess.
I mean, it was Ciel that did it, but what the?
Now, Scruff is there. Hopefully, they don't see him with Ciel and think he's part of our team or something.
Why would they?
CL is famous. They would not assume he is a part of our team.
Yeah, no, they wouldn't.
By the way, Enja, how long do we have until the next event?
You've got some time if you want to make additional preparations, buy more items, try other equipment.
Pyro's just
Oof.
gonna relay his concerns to Kaza about time left before the event and whatever Scruff is doing, because he doesn't quite know what that entails.
Kaza, could you ask Cross where physically he is so that one of us can go to where he is? So once he's done with whatever he's done, we can reconvene timely.
Yeah, Scruff, could you turn the camera around so I can get a look at where you are, maybe?
Oh, yee. The Scruff does so, knowing absolutely not where he is. He just bimbled there.
Okay. Is Kaz going to open up the map and see if he can't reference any of the buildings? Okay. Great. I'm gonna go handle that, I think.
I could go. I was already offering to look for him after all.
Oh, great. Yes, come with me.
I'm gonna
I mean,
follow
we were
along
gonna
and
go.
just look for CL because that's going to be a whole lot easier.
We were gonna go somewhere quiet. So I'm not sure we're gonna stay here for much longer. We'll be back. We'll be back before the thing starts. Vane said not to show moves in front of people, so we were gonna go somewhere quiet.
Yes, that's very good of you. Let's just... As he's going to hold his hand out for Vane and Wade.
Wade
They
touches
don't
this.
grab it.
Wade also
Yeah.
will grab it. The
Oh
other
yeah, teleportation.
Kai.
Kai, indeed. as he'll port over with as much information as he can. Now time to roll to see if he did it successfully. Roll the ones. Yes. As the trio appears beside Scruff, and Kaza ends the call. But, hey! Hi!
Hello.
Dad, good to see you. Where's Mom? Oh, she left to do something. I'm not quite sure what exactly, but it seemed important. She mentioned something about a line. After Scruff told her about the explosions that happened with your fight. It probably wasn't much of a fight.
She said, "Oh, we're in that timeline," and then she left CL with me.
So when does hurting a random bystander come into this?
To be fair, I didn't know it happened until CL turned around and flailed his arm.
Yeah, don't worry. I've been getting really good about being discreet, as people call it.
I doubt this. I doubt this a lot.
Hey, people don't know you punched someone if you weren't next to them, punching them.
Did you move your arm?
I did.
So you moved your arm towards someone, and then they went flying.
Yes.
People are going to
That's-
know that you did that.
That's circumstantial.
No, it is not. Stop being dumb.
That's the word that Sigmund normally says. Why doesn't it work for me? Why does
CL, you can't just go hurting random people like that. You should know this.
They felt
He said they
evil.
were bad.
Do you actually check to see if they were? If they were up to no good? You can't just hand out justice on a feeling alone.
Hmm.
Even if
Yeah,
you got
he
even
said
even
that too.
even if you have great intuition.
Ah, beans. Well, maybe they were having a bad day and they just felt evil.
That's even worse. Wait, he's just going to rub his forehead. Look, do you have any idea where this person ended up flying off to? In what direction, at least? Did you saw that?
Oh yeah, no, they went in a pretty nice arc, actually. All the way that way. He'll point to the other side of the festival grounds.
Wade is going to give a long sigh. Ah. Why?
Why what?
Why do you of all people have access to this freakishly to this freakish power?
He's all right. What are you going on about? This is fine. He could be doing all sorts of other stuff.
Yeah, he's gonna take me on a tree adventure. I'm way looking forward to that.
Yeah. He could have raised it. He could have reduced a town to rubble. He could have raised a region. There's all sorts of other stuff he could have done. And no, he backed someone that didn't look good.
He gets it.
Yeah.
Wade is just going to look at Bane. He's kind of beginning to feel like disengaging from this conversation.
Vane has looked like disengaging from this conversation since before it started.
Lamau.
Taz is
My-
going to shake his head. You know I have to tell Mom, right? Don't do that. Oh, so you know what you did was wrong.
Wade is going to tap his right. I am going to go see if I can find that Portland. I mean, if they flew somewhere, they must at least be ruffled to some extent.
Yeah, I'll help you with that. I bet I can use Art Sense to find them.
I don't think Chomper was teleported.
I don't think Chomper went there.
Yeah, Chomper did not go with.
Unless he reached out and held on to Wade, I would allow it.
I wouldn't mind that. Yeah. That's not a bad idea, Chopper. Come on, let's go.
Yeah, Scruff is just gonna pipe up. So I was just gonna go to a quiet, secluded place, so it wasn't revealing our moves to no one. And then I was gonna play with Spirit Grove for a bit, and that would keep it occupied and out of the way. So both Amari will be happy, and Vane would be slightly less unhappy, and it would be all good, right?
Alright. Vane, I'm gonna take these two. I think I'm just gonna buy a room. I'm just gonna buy a room in a tavern to put them in.
I mean, technically, CL could pay for a room because it's kind of for doing this to keep him in check. So
I can buy a room. I can buy a lot of rooms. I could buy a building even if I bargained.
That's not necessary. Do not spend your finances like that, CL. I'm pretty sure that would also upset Amari.
just gonna rent a room for like an hour or two.
Also, if nothing
Okay.
else, CL does have a lot of money.
Father, do not disrupt a business. All right. I will not buy a business. That's not what I said. I will just buy a room. There we go. Okay. Vane, do you want to go with them or make sure that I guide these two to a room?
I'm trapped between not wanting to be around CL for an extended period of time and being concerned about what will happen if CL is left with insufficient supervision. So I'll probably just stick around with you.
Okay. Good luck, Chomper Wade. And Scruff, let's take you back to Pyro later so we can't figure out or maybe like update your thing to let you send whatever it is you're trying to send.
I said what I was sending. See, it's
It-
right there.
It doesn't work for us.
But I see it there, and
We have more
if you
fan
look,
art
if you
from
look on,
Irvas.
if you look on Scruff's screen, there's just this tangled mess of sticks. This is tangled mess of lines. See, it works just fine. Oh my god, yes. Yes. Send, please.
What the?
It's the fan art.
My
Digi.
Eevee made a little fan art.
Oh.
He did a very good job.
Irvas, please, could you send that to me? That's fantastic.
If think you will snoot, please respond.
Yes. Yes, thank you.
I see, I guess. Well, I'll see later, I suppose. But I'm suspecting that this may be a decent spot to leave off for now. My goodness.
Iris is
I
gonna
didn't.
say. Oh, go ahead.
No, out of character, I didn't expect it to derail that much.
Well, it
I
was.
mean, to be fair, if anything you do something without the party, but also not able to communicate for a while, it's gonna cause that to take longer.
I was trying to communicate. You can't.
Via
Okay,
messages
look, you
that
can't
don't
say
come
I
through.
was trying to communicate while
Yeah.
also going, by the way, I made it so my character can't communicate.
Yeah. Please stop using that excuse. It's starting to like irritate me now. It's like I was, but you literally made a wall that we wasn't a way to communicate for a while, so it takes longer. This was gonna be long no matter what.
Iris just gonna go to Scroll and be like, I don't think I'm ever gonna get used to this chaos.
Why do you think I try to avoid them as much as possible?
To be fair, out of character, you are chaotic too with that character. We're all chaotic.
Not
It's like everybody has a different flavor.
since he's really come back.
Yeah, true. I will agree with you there. I don't think Skrull has like gone off and done something like. I think actually Scruff has pulled a full season 1 Skrull just now. If I want to point that out, he like literally just ran off on an adventure.
He didn't
And
run off. He just didn't respond to the call to come to.
and didn't come to a meeting and went off with another character. We had to chase them. And we had to spend the whole time doing it. We didn't get to the main objective of the game. Was the tooth of the maze that's on the title.
Pyro's just gonna be like,
To be fair, we barely make it to the title.
just go ahead. It didn't
The problem.
escalate further than that. Just gonna be on the floor for a bit. And Pyro just flops onto the floor.
Alright, well, thank you everybody for joining us all today for Lost in Chaos Scar. Check out our website, zgfgaming.com. We've got links for our Discord, Telegram, Mastodon, Blue Sky, Patreon, and more. They're on the website as well as down in the description below through our link tree. Thank you to my patrons, tippers, and subscribers. It is your support that keeps this channel alive and going. I cannot do this without your guys' help and your support, so thank you. Consider becoming a patron over at patreon.com/zgfgaming. It's one of the best ways to support the channel, that you can also do so by sharing the stream around, grabbing packs of cards through Stream Loots, using our Humble Bundle partner link, or just coming by and hanging out. But for now, thank you so much for joining everybody, and I bid you all the most fondest adieu.
Bye, everyone.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Bye.